welcome to Hammerdown Motorsports, and this is definitely a very different video than I've ever made. I'm trying to hide behind, well, as you guys can see, our new pontoon boat. Well, this is actually a Tritoon. We have a Mercury 150 on the back, and I'm going to go through a whole kind of overview of this boat once we get to the house because, well, it's probably pretty windy out here. There was a little bit of a break, so I thought I might as well just grab the camera and talk to you guys a little bit. But we're out here in Ocean City. We have the boat. We've had it for about a week now. We're out in the salt water and breaking it in good, and it's been an awesome time so far. So definitely stay tuned for the overview on this new beast because, well, this is a whole new thing that we're trying out, and it's been pretty awesome so far. So as you guys probably saw in the B-roll, and I had to do a lot of B-roll because of the wind, but we're gonna try our best here. We have the bay behind me, and we have the Wild Horses of Aztec Island right behind us. The boat is right there. It's absolutely amazing. Just coming out here, beaching the boat for the day, just hanging out. And who can argue with this view? I mean, it's absolutely awesome. Got a little bit of a breeze, so it's not super hot, but definitely doesn't get much better than this. All right, everybody, here is our quick overview of our 2021 Avalon 24-foot Tritoon LSZ rear fish model. As we walk through here, you can see we have this weave floor, and it's actually really nice. You take your shoes off, it's actually soft when you walk on it. It doesn't get hot, and you can wash it out. As you can see, there's definitely some need for some cleanup on this boat. We've been having a great time with this thing for a week, and well, we have pine trees and stuff, so that all falls down into the boat. We do have mooring covers for all the seats, so they're not going to get all messed up, so we will be putting those on when we store the boat, but there's no point in taking those off every single day when we go out. But either way, here is our helm. We have the steering wheel. If you guys have seen any of the LSZ models, back in some of the earlier ones, they did have chrome pieces over these, and I was kind of worried about that kind of peeling, especially with salt air and all that kind of stuff. So they have gone to a black steering wheel, and I think it looks really, really nice. Everything is kind of this like wood grain plastic, all that really nice looking gauges. You got your trim right there. You have your tachometer, you have your fuel gauge, you have your voltmeter. So you have all your important stuff right there. And then we have the Fusion stereo, which is Bluetooth, which is really nice. You just hook it up to your phone. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 speakers, and these actually light up as well. So that's pretty cool. We got the lighting package on this. All the cup holders light up. So let's give those a quick count. We have one down here, one up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thought I was missing one there, but I'm not. 8, 9 cup holders so far. So I don't think I'm missing any, but yeah, there's definitely lots of cup holder space on this boat. Also, if we look in here, we got our stuff in the way, but there are these as well. And what you do, you have 2 more. You just kind of slide that in. It's got this little tang right here. Slides in the seat, so if you're sitting between somebody or whatever and you want to have a little console with a cup holder, you're good to go. Throw that back in here. And also the trash is right in here, which is really nice. So we have a trash can in there. You just lift that up, everything goes in there, no big deal. Actually, I'm charging my GoPro batteries right here. We do have 2 USBs, so if you want to plug in your phone, throw it in the cup holder, all good. Right here is nice too, because if you just want to slide this up, this one-handed, and then we have the back of our helm. So if we want to add stuff or whatever, pretty easy access, no big deal whatsoever. Your fuses are all there, and all our hydraulic stuff for our power steering, because yes, this thing does have power steering, which is really nice. Being that it is a 150, this motor is actually pretty big, so you can see that big Mercury 150 back there, and then we've got that C-Star cylinder right there. Also, it does have the power trim like every other boat, but ours has a huge cylinder on the back. When we walk around, I'll show you that as well. It's really nice that you have this open kind of area here in the back with the fishing seats. I'm not a huge fisherman, but I would like to go out once in a while. But I just really like this layout. If you want to sit back here, it's a really nice place to be. You're kind of off on your own, and then everybody else has their places sit up there. So I mean, 24 foot, I don't think I'd want to go any smaller than this. And then over here we do have a little compartment. I've got some fenders in here, some chairs. We do have the table as well, that post right there. The table sits on top and locks in place. Open this up. As you can see, we do not have the change room, and the change room was supposed to be in here, so the dealership will be putting that in later. It's this kind of little hoop that comes up like this, and then you've got this little kind of tent basically, so you can go in there and change on the water if you wanted to do so. And also underneath here in the box, I don't know if we can see it or not, but there is a chemical toilet. If you have little kids and you want to have the toilet set up in here, you're good to go as well. And that guy closes up real nice. This door closes. Got the Avalon symbol right there on the door. Then over here we have our rear live well. So we got sunscreen that ended up in there, but really all it is there's this little tube. You stick it in there, and then there's a switch right up here. There's your bilge and there's your live well. The bilge is actually for the center pontoon compartment. If you get water, kind of come over the deck and fill that up, you're able to pump it out with that bilge switch, but your live well switch is the other one. Water will actually come up into here, fill up to this level, and then you have a pump that's actually on the bottom of the pontoon. And when you want to drain it, you just pull this out and everything drains out and you're good to go. Also, we do have our rod holders back here. If you want to throw a rod in and just kind of set it there so you don't have to hang on to it, you're also set up with that. We have 2 of those. Also right here you do have some rod storage as well, so if you just want to put your rods away while you're going down to the beach or whatever, it's not a big deal. You can just put them in there. They're not going to go anywhere. You got this little elastic to kind of hold them into place. And also it's very nice, they do have a measurement kind of thing right here, so you can measure your fish. I mean, I don't know that to measure a crab on there, you might get pinched, but yeah, you have a way to measure your fish anyway. This, yeah, we have all kinds of trees around here, so we got to clean that up. Not a big deal. And then over here we do have our clam rakes, our crab net, and I just kind of put them in this little container, this crate, just so they're not sitting on the floor itself, because they are rusty, saltwater, all that kind of stuff. Definitely rust everything to nothing. We also do have the powder coated rails. You can get these in black powder coated or just in the regular, but I think it looks so much nicer with the black and white. And we did custom pick all the colors for the seats. We have the white, we have the silver, then we have the black, which is really nice. It looks really good, but you can kind of, I don't know, actually no, it came off really good. There was sunscreen on this one, and you can kind of see right here, we do have sunscreen from the kids. You know, obviously we put lots on them so they don't get burnt, because there's a lot of sun out here. But yeah, if you're having black on your seats, just keep that in mind. You're gonna have to deal with a little bit of cleanup. And over here we have the captain's chair, which is one of the nicest seats on the boat. And if you're doing all the work, it should be. This is the best part about it. It does have this little flip up seat. So if you want to have it up like this and stand there, you're good. You can just kind of steer and you can see over the people in front of you, or you can actually sit on this as well. So you can sit and kind of have a higher view, or if you're in cruising speed, throw that guy down there and you can just sit on the seat normally. It goes back and forth. It has the tilt on the back. You can actually swivel it this way if you want to talk to your guests or whatever while you're kind of parked or whatever. It's a very, very nice seat, and I definitely recommend it for anybody ordering one of these boats. And also back here you can see we do have the fishing seats, and what I wanted with these is reclining ones, and they said that they were back ordered or whatever, and they didn't want to delay us anymore. Because, well, we ordered this boat in January and it is August right now. It took 7 months to get this boat. So they just gave us these seats and they said, okay, have fun with it, whatever. We will get the other seats for you and swap these out. But I think what I might do is keep these as well. Awesome. Gotta love it. Yep, pretty much. I mean, it's like dinner time and that's when they're mowing the lawn. So it's always fun when you're out trying to do something, like trying to make a video on everything, and then it's either dogs, lawnmowers, or kids. And if you guys do like this type of video, definitely drop in the comments if you guys want to see any more specific stuff about this boat. I know when I ordered it, I looked at pretty much every video there was. There's some basic stuff, but there wasn't really an owner's perspective. It was always kind of a dealership or something like that. So I'm just kind of trying to bring that to you guys. And if you guys are finding me for the first time, we have a whole bunch of videos on all kinds of other stuff. So definitely check those out as well. So over here in the cockpit area, we do have lots of storage. You can put drinks and whatever else. I throw all my car keys and whatever down there just so they're not going to roll around. You're not going to worry about not having them when you get back or getting a bunch of water on them, because really we don't have a lot of splash action happening over here. I mean, with this boat, being that it is so long, all you have to do is trim up a little bit when you start getting going, and then it'll bring the front end up and you don't really have too much of water getting on everybody else as you're driving. The beauty of the Tritoon is that you're able to order this as well. This is an option, but it does have a little gas shock on to keep this open. There's a light right there, and you can put all your, I guess if you want tubes, or I put my anchor in here, but stuff that you don't want to have under the seat, because it's always a pain if somebody has to get up so you can get something from underneath them. With this right here, you're good to go. You can just throw your stuff in there and you don't have to worry about that, but you got to remember, keep this closed so people don't step in it, because yeah, that would not be a good time. So as far as towing the boat has gone, it has been absolutely awesome. We do have our Bulletproof hitch on the back of the Rebel. See that right there? And that has been doing a phenomenal job. Using that black tube of lube that they gave for the hitch ball really helps this thing go on very nicely, and we don't have any squeaking or anything like that. And it's definitely done its job, and we've been really having a lot of fun launching this. It's not been a big deal. That was my biggest concern, was actually putting this in the water, and there's only my wife and I and the kids. It's actually been really, really easy. So if you're worried about launching with just your wife and yourself, or if you only have 2 people to do this, it's not a big deal whatsoever. So it's a good thing that I'm pretty sure that lawn isn't very big, because they're already on to the blowing and weed whacking and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna wash the boat off and we'll pick this up when we got a little less noise over that way. So as we look at the front of the boat, and you might be thinking the same thing I was when I first saw it, I'm like, that can't be my boat, because, well, there's no lights. Where's the lights? All the LSZs I ever saw had little docking lights right here, and they're supposed to be black. They have kind of little Audi LED in them. They look really cool, and mine doesn't have them, so it kind of looks like it has no eyeballs. So I talked to the dealership when I picked it up. I said, hey, where's the lights? He said, I don't know, we thought you ordered it this way, but I guess the guy was in a hurry when he ordered it. Didn't put that on the sheet, but I guess they're going to just do that for me when I drop it off for the first service, which they're going to take care of, because there was a couple of things that they forgot, but not a big deal. They're definitely been taking care of us pretty well. This boat is actually from WMF Watercraft in Millsboro, Delaware, if I'm saying that correctly. I got their sticker over around back here, that guy right there. So if you guys are looking for a boat and you're in this area, definitely check them out. They got a huge showroom. There's not a whole lot in stock. Obviously I had to order this one because they didn't have what I wanted on the lot, but they definitely took care of me as best as they could with all the things that are going on that just make these things impossible to get, just like cars. But they're trying their best, and we did get it for the end of the summer, so can't hate them for that. Not their fault. It's just kind of one of those things, and well, it's kind of like the Bronco. We have not seen that, and I have no idea when we will. Also on this boat, I'm going to throw in a night clip here for you guys so you can see the cup holders and all the under lighting that goes on the side here by the pontoons. I have not done any night trips just yet, but this is the kind of thing that's going to make this boat really stand out. We are kind of looking to get a place to put this so we don't have to trailer it every time. Put it in at the yacht club, just so you can just hop on your boat, go, and then park it back. You just have to have it out, I think, by October, which is not a big deal because obviously we do have a trailer. But yeah, that's kind of a place where you can just hang out on your boat if you don't want to take it out, or if you just want to go for a short little trip. Makes that very, very easy. And if you've ever been to Ocean City and you've driven a pontoon boat, you're going to know that you're definitely going to be removing some of the powder coat on this motor, because there is random bits of sand everywhere. And sometimes, like this actually happened when we were going pretty quick. We had a number of people on the boat, and then I slowed down because I didn't know how deep it was. So yeah, we ended up touching the sand, and then I had to raise it up real quick, but still kind of took a little bit of that. But that's just kind of how it is around here. Especially, we did have a big storm, so there's a bunch of high spots in the bay right now, and it's really hard to know where they are, but you're going to end up doing that anyways, so it's just kind of a rite of passage for having a boat out in this area. So here it is, everybody, the new toy. I don't know how much this is going to be on the channel. If you guys want to see more boat videos, definitely drop that in the comments as well. I really just kind of wanted to do a basic overview just as an owner's perspective on this particular boat, and I'm very, very happy with it so far. I haven't really had any hiccups, and things have been working out well, and we're definitely learning quickly on how to drive a boat in the bay, and we've had a whole lot of fun already. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and as always, keep that hammer down.